So let's start the countdown. Richard, if you want to count it down.
Yeah, so good luck players. We're starting game number 1 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Go Z, T, Z, and J. So there you go. Perfect seed here for these two players.
Yeah, so far different strategies from both players, but they're gonna get the first Tetris at the same time. So far, clean boards, no surprises.
If
Ooh.
Oh god, okay, Andy with a little bit of a spire on the right side, but just needs a J tuck to be okay, and then he'll need an O, but does get a nice spin there, a couple of spins, gonna have a safe board, and will be Tetris ready simul Tetris, with iBall having one less burn than Andy in these first few lines.
And they're actually separated by 2 burns, 71 for Andy, 69 for iBall. Hey now, and another Tetris for iBall, 92. So iBall so far, oh, well, I spoke too soon. That misflip is gonna slow him down. So Andy will be able to start building a lead.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is iBall's first time in the playoffs, I believe. Anybody want to fact check me on that? But I am almost certain that this is his debut in the championship playoffs.
Good up.
While Andy has won a number of CTL championships in the past. He was the finalist for season 20, lost to Alex T in a 3-1 match. So if he wins this match, and if Dog wins, no, actually Dog is already in the semifinals. So if Andy wins this, he will go up against his brother for Andy versus Dog part 9000.
Pretty much. Yeah, look at this. Andy maintaining a clean board. He's in the lead at 193, and iBall going for the late burn. So Andy with the lead approaching 3 Tetris is now almost 4.
iBall does have a J dependency, but just needs a J piece. But that J piece is not going to show up, so he's going to have to use a Lombard to solve the dependency. Creates another J piece dependency, now creates it into a Lombard dependency. And just very dependent right now.
Yeah, he should get some tucks that will help him fix things, but he doesn't have the 2 white pieces that he needs. There's a square, and he's open again, and Tetris ready. He's now at 193, iBall 193, and Andy at 266, getting the Tetris to 289. So Andy almost 100,000 points in the lead.
Yeah, Andy's typically a very good player with 18, 19, and 29, so he's not someone that will, like, you can just be like, oh, okay, if I'm efficient on 18 and 19, I can just line it out on 39 and be okay. Andy will pull up those Tetrises wherever he wants, so definitely want to always be, at the very least, within striking distance. But iBall is also a really good player in the 29 kill screen as well. But just like that, as I was talking, iBall has now brought this down to about a Tetris, considering he is behind in the line count. 321 for Andy, 260, make that 290 for iBall.
Yeah, they trying to maintain efficiency as iBall is trying to be as aggressive as he can to catch up to Andy, and it's working pretty nicely. Andy let half a Tetris pretty much separating them right now.
And guess who forgot to turn on streamer mode on Discord? Oh no. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I actually turned it off like permanently because I didn't like it. Because sometimes I get some important messages.
I forgot to enable it. No, you're fine. I'm talking about myself. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay, I turned it on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. We will not be getting... Oh my god, I remember, like, when I first started streaming on the CTL channel, I did not turn on streamer mode at all, and I just got like 20 pings per stream. Good times. But anyway, iBall is set up for a row 2 Tetris, 354, make that 377. Andy with a comfortable,
Ooh.
whoa, okay. Andy with a comfortable
Yeah.
87,000 point lead at 465.
And is now approaching. We are both. Well, we have both players approaching transition. We have Andy with 3 Tetris available to him. iBall with technically 4, but he will have to burn, so let's make it 3 as well. And Andy, 1 Tetris left before transition. iBall, 2 Tetris left. So Andy about transition with a lead of over 120,000.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be a comfortable mid 500k transition. Starts off with the delayed burn sequence. Gonna have to do a bit more burning here. That double will open up as well as iBall transitions at 419 or about 415. Andy already level 20. So comfortable 100,000 point lead for Andy at the moment. iBall's really gonna have to step on the gas pedal here. He wants to catch back up with his opponent.
2 Tetrises though, so we got to keep that in mind, but still that only reduces the deficit to 3 Tetrises.
iBall forced into a couple of burns, just not getting the right piece. A nice Z-spin there on the right side, but needs a long bar and scores a Tetris. 518 for iBall. Andy just pretty comfortable, like as I've been saying. Just hasn't really been dealing with anything. And bless you.
I'm sorry, I thought that this mute button worked on Discord. Let me just. So, yeah, we are now approaching level 22. Both players, with a big deficit right now for iBall, as he is currently about 5 Tetrises, almost 6 Tetrises behind.
Nice little. What is the Corian adjustment? Is that where you do the L dependency, but the L piece was coming right next, or something like that? Is that what they call it? I don't know. I don't know any of the names for the adjustments, but it was a good one. It was a good adjustment. And Little Turd saying, "Hey, this match is nothing to sneeze at."
Or cough at. I don't know.
That jokes. Anyway,
yeah.
Andy with a bit of a situation, just some burns he has to deal with. Is going to cost efficiency, but wasn't really in any trouble. As iBall's Lombard dependent on the left side.
He needs the right pieces and he's not getting this. Oh, got the lumber over and he's still digging down. It's still not safe that J didn't go over.
Oh man. iBall, can he
iBall
dig
needs
this
to keep-
down?
Oh,
He
no,
hangs that.
He's down.
That
at
will do it.
735. No models, I guess. So black players starting game number 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
For those of you just tuning in, if you would like to help contribute to the prize pool for our Division 1 players, I almost dropped my phone, but if you would like to help contribute to the prize pool for our top 4 Division 1 players, you can head on over to Matcherino. I think we've already claimed all the codes, so thank you for that. We're at $350 in our prize pool right now, and it can just keep growing. Any contributions are greatly appreciated. Our top contributors right now are Summer B, K9, like always, and Zempro. So thank you so much for your generosity.
Keep that prize pool growing because the season has ended, Matt. The playoffs will determine who's going to be the winner, absolute winner for CTM Division 1.
Also, if any of you are not aware, after this match, we will be taking, or at least I will be taking a little break, because at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be having Blue Scooty versus Ramations. Blue Scooty making his debut in the playoffs, while Ramation, I believe this is his 2nd season in a row making it into the playoffs. I think he made it to the semifinals last season.
And look at the game right now. We get Andy with a slight lead at 183. and iBall just behind him at 163. So let's let Tetris separating them right now.
iBall will definitely want to, at the very least, tie up the set here and avoid Andy from taking a second game in a row. Definitely not wanted for if you're iBall. Maybe that's what he wants because he is on a tight schedule. So maybe he's just like, I need to get this done right now. So we'll see. But I think we're doing pretty good in time.
Just by 2 lines, it's pretty much 2, and they're gonna be exchanging leads now. They're separated by half a line now.
Yeah, and they're in the same line count, so this is the neck alert. If this was Tetris friendlies, we'd have Jeff and who is it? Alex. Yeah, Alex having the necks. But it's not. So we just have nothing. All we have are...
we need more graphics for this kind of things. I mean, like, we know that King doesn't have a neck, so that won't work. So,
Jesus. I mean, yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything. Jesus. I wasn't gonna say anything because he is my technically my boss, but like, come on, yeah. Anyway, I'm with an L dependency.
oh my goodness. Alright, so going back to the game, yeah, the game still remains tied. We have King, iBall and Andy. Super, but less than a Tetris. So 4-1 for Andy, 383 for iBall, and we're in the second half, so still plenty of lines to work with here in 18. Ooh, Andy going very dangerously here as his board became pretty imbalanced.
Ooh, wow,
He
double.
opens the well and gets a Tetris.
3 Lombards in a row to help his stack. NGC man
Yeah.
saying these players are great, but man, these commentators are awesome, almost as good as King. So there you go. Look, also
It's gonna be
welcome,
exciting to watch.
welcome NGC man. Hope you're doing well, and Katsu girl.
And you see me looking forward to be in the playoffs next season, hopefully. Having an amazing development on his rolling skills. And now going to debut in Division 1 next season, so pretty exciting things.
Yeah.
For
NGC man is NGC man has a what 1.27 roll PB, which is really good. I mean that's amazing. That's like I still had like a 1.2 PB like 6 months ago, like 5 months ago, and I've been rolling non-stop since last July.
Right.
So
transition coming. 10 lines left for iBall, 514, and 10 as well for Andy at 549, now 9. So pretty close. Tetris and a half separated them right now. Andy trying to maintain his lead for now.
iBall looking for these next 2 Tetrises. He is Tetris ready, gets 1 Tetris, needs 1 more, and we'll transition at 565. There you go, 133 lines. And he's gonna have to burn this down into transition, unfortunately, but he does still have the slight advantage in terms of pace. 600,000 points at 134 lines for Andy. iBall was solving that L dependency, and it's gonna be Tetris ready, so will Andy.
For his stacks here in 19, so it's a matter of just getting those Tetrises in. Oh, it looks a little bit droughty. Okay, there's a Tetris for iBall 649 and Andy at 652. Another Tetris for iBall 675. So these are going to be neck and neck again.
For anybody unaware, we do have a line cap at level 39. We don't have a line cap in any other division, but in Division 1, I think it's double kill screen. So just keep that in mind.
It's been... Yeah, there was some discussion on one of the servers that basically these line caps have changed how the game is played. Because when bowlers started to start to get big scores and such, they could just maintain the pace, line it out for several levels before line caps were introduced. So it became a little bit like, we can call it unfair, or I don't know. It didn't become challenging for either player. So I think that line caps have been important on keeping this challenge, even when you get to the higher speeds.
What's also a little bit challenging here are these two players' boards. iBall with some holes he has to deal with. Andy also has a couple of holes, but he is Tetris ready. Gets a nice set of skims. Can iBall survive this? He wants to avoid another 25 pop out. Needs a Lombard here on the right side, but has a nice combination of pieces here to bring this down as quickly as possible. Nice Lombard there for a split, dirty triple.
Dirty triple. Yeah, this is looking a bit rough for iBall. He's lost quite a bit of pace, although Andy is not having the best board with several Lombard dependencies to deal with. So things can go either way. They're separated by less than 10,000 points right now, 7,000 points as we speak.
Looks like a looks like a rough set of RNG here for these two players at the same time, because they were both thinking. But iBall is clean. Andy's about to be clean, but he might set up dirty here on this column too. iBall is trying to open up this right well, and he is Tetris ready, but has to close down his right well. And a nice dirty Tetris from Andy, 932. iBall 893 as we are nearing the 29 transition. Andy with a Lombard dependency on column 2.
Yeah, we're about to see our first kill screen of the night, and it looks like Andy's gonna maintain the lead. Entrance, that's right. iBall reached the kill screen at 969, and Andy 976 is waiting for his last Tetris.
And iBall got that J piece all the way to the left side, scores a single. Is gonna bring this down now, 983. Andy gonna transition to 983. So iBall needs a J piece or a Lombard to the left side. Is Lombard dependent on the center? Is bringing this down, gets that Z piece all the way to the actual S piece, all the way to the left side, and solves that dependency with a Lombard. It's gonna be clean now as Andy's looking to get Tetris ready. So this is gonna come down to who is more efficient on the 29 speeds before level 39.
Yeah, I don't remember if iBall has got reached the double kill screen on competition previously. I think he has, but so far he's having the cleaner board right now.
Andy had just scored a Tetris 1.08. iBall at 1.03. Is Tetris ready? Gets a single and a Tetris for iBall. 1.07, 1.09 for Andy, who's still ahead and also behind in the line count. So this could play into factor as we move forward. But iBall needs to bring this down. Gets his S piece all the way to the left side. Needs a Lombard. Gets a Lombard for a Tetris. 1.12. Andy at 1.13. This is neck and neck.
Getting pretty close. However, iBall losing control on the left side, and he is down at 1.12. Andy at 1.14 is good for game number 2.
Great management of his board on Andy's side, just keeping it safe enough while still being efficient, and just forcing iBall to play as aggressive as he did, which was paying off, but not enough. And Andy will take a game 2 victory. Well, you can mull this out or not.
Good luck. Game number 3 starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Anyway, but yeah, I think, if a reverse sweep does happen, I think we still got some time for that. That's 34 minutes. That's like 3 kill screen games.
Yeah.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Let me just check the schedule of things. Maybe.
Did somebody crash? I hear the alarms go in the background.
Oh, I don't know what's the matter. Oh, okay, maybe because I don't have this reduction on my end. No, it's just a car alarm. They just I don't know. They can be set up just by touching a car. So
yeah,
yes, that was the case. It's a parking lot, Yeah, like 2 builders from here.
Blue Scooty is in the house. Is gonna be our next competitor later on tonight. We don't have a queue. We don't have a queue. It's just this match, and I don't know what else is gonna happen. Apparently, there was something going on with another type of playoffs, like for the lower divisions, but I don't think I'm restreaming that. And if I am, news to me. But
I don't have the schedule here. Let me just put it down.
iBall looking to solve this dependency. Nice set of pieces here. And he's gonna have to do a bit of burning, giving iBall the lead in these first 40 lines. 207 for iBall, 167 for Andy.
That 190.
Blue Scooty.
2.5 separating them right now.
Blue Scooty asking, do 29 stars count as overall PBs? Asking for a friend. Well, that's...
I think no, because I mean normal PBs are counted from the levels you can start on the normal game, I guess. That can be a bit contentious.
We'll talk about that in the super stream chat. Andy Blue Scooty about to pull up a world record 29 10 million score.
Lol. Yeah.
Anyway, Andy with the Lombard dependency in the center. Tries to open up his, well, nice solve there from Andy. iBall with a bit of a spire, but is evening out this board a little bit. Does have a bit of a dependency on the right side, just needs the right pieces.
Fortunate getting them, so right now Andy has a chance to catch up to iBall. Where Andy's not getting Lombards either, so that's thinking a bit. However, Andy is just Tetris. That's 2 Tetris away from iBall. iBall is ready. Both players waiting for the Lombards, but they're getting droughted. Oh my goodness. There we go. Tetris for iBall and Tetris for Andy. Andy at 307, iBall 363. So iBall maintained the lead.
Yeah, 330 right now. Andy looking to force this sweep while iBall looking to stay alive. So we used to have a double elimination format in previous seasons in which what was it? Something? If you lose once, as long as you won the division group, you get a chance at the loser's bracket. We don't have that this season, so regardless of where you placed, whoever loses is basically out of the tournament. So iBall fighting for his tournament life right now, down 2-0. As Andy with a comfortable lead in the set, neck and neck for these two players.
iBall right now actually losing the lead to Andy. Andy at 449, iBall 444. We are now on the last lines. iBall has 15 lines to go and Andy has 18, now 17. I think that the bot now saves 29 scores though, so you could just put it as a 29 score. But the bot is not showing those, so I don't know how it doesn't work. It's pretty weird.
iBall solving that dependency with the Lombard. Gonna be at 513, 545 for Andy as we are just about to reach transition here on the 19 speeds. iBall needs one more burn, so does Andy, and they're both Tetris ready, and they're both gonna get that simul Tetris. 569 for Andy, 561 for iBall. Neck and neck. This is exactly what iBall needs to do. He needs to keep pace with Andy and eventually outdo him in the pace as we are moving forward. Both players at level 20.
Alright. So let's go see these players. We got Andy with a slight lead of only 4,000 points. So these players are gonna keep pace with each other, throughout these 19 speeds. They keep a clean board. iBall at 666 and the 699, and another Tetris for iBall to 692.
iBall with a nice Z-tuck. There's going to be J dependent, but solves it with a long bar. And Andy couldn't utilize that long bar for a Tetris, but is Tetris ready now. Has lost the lead, but is still neck and neck in terms of pace. Is behind in the line count, but after those triples, he's actually in the same line count as iBall, basically. Kind of a messy stack here for Andy. Parity not the greatest, but is able to even this out and score Tetris in time. And now he's ahead in the line count. So that's pretty interesting. 784 for iBall, 743 for Andy.
Oh no, those misdrops from Andy. He's down at 743, and iBall stays alive at 785. He wants to make it be truthful to his promise of a reverse sweep. Let's see. Get a game before coming up.
Looks like the ninja was a little bit behind.
4 start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm wondering what the keys Andy has on his neck card for.
First car, I don't know. The car that he bought with the thousands of dollars he's won in prize money in the past.
Yeah. Gotta keep those prize money cash. Don't get tracked.
Anyway, iBall starting off with the sequence of burns. Gets his first Tetris. Andy also having to do a bit of burning here. So nothing really to write home about. Just no
slight edge efficiency wise.
No perfect start, unfortunately, but that's fine, I guess.
Sometimes the RNG is kind on the early game, and you have to know when to burn. I normally fail to do that, especially on the early game.
Here we go. It's gonna be a battle between America versus Canada. Who will win this World Cup? I guess. But yeah, Andy was unable to take a sweep. iBall still in this, looking to force a decider.
Yeah, we'll see how things go. So far, we got a very tight game again. Players are separated by just a Tetris right now, although iBall is ahead in lines.
Yes, Dan V. What I meant to say was the world for countries that matter.
The world's North America. I mean, imagine doing CTWC outside of the US. Just imagine.
If that was the case, then nobody would show up. Just the PAL players. And maybe Quaid.
Yeah.
That is literally North America. What do you mean?
Yeah, Mexico gets a pass there.
What are you talking about, Debbie? No. Oh no.
Look here, we get still this player's neck and neck. 1,000 points separating them. Although again, iBall is slightly ahead in lines. So things are gonna get pretty interesting here as we are now the second half of level 18.
Sorry, my headphones got disconnected for a second. I've been trying to plug them back in.
No problem. Yeah, iBall and they are just changing leads throughout the second half, so it's hard to tell who's the leader here. Pace-wise, it looks like it's Andy, but score-wise, it's definitely iBall.
Summer B saying, "Oh hey, I thought I was gonna watch a VOD, but this is still live. Go Andy and iBall." Yeah, welcome on in. We also are gonna have a match later on tonight between Blue Scooty and Ramations. So those of you watching right now, stay tuned for that. That'll be our second quarterfinal match, and we will see who will face off against. This match is actually for who will face off against Dog in the semifinals, whereas Blue Scooty versus Ramations will be a match to see who will face off against. Who was it? I forgot.
Take a look. Summit. Where's the playoffs? Playoffs. There we go. Where's the image for the playoffs? You got the table there, right? So you're the one who had to put them in. I don't see a table here. Oh, we got Andy's stream frozen. Let's see if he's back soon. Right now we got iBall with a strong game at 6:31 about the transition. Let's see if he goes for the Tetris. Looks like he will play it safely. We got Andy back at 5:31.
So looks
transition
like
coming 6:1.
No, yeah, sorry. Okay, Andy about to transition. He already transitioned at 6:16. And I bought 6:58.
Yeah, pace-wise and score-wise, iBall is in the lead now. Are you speaking the pillow, Richard? We can hear you clearly. Let me bring myself closer to the microphone. Can you hear me better? Jeez.
I can hear you better. But anyway, Andy at 6:55, 7:14 for iBall, and iBall is going to score Tetris now at 7:40. So yeah, iBall now has the lead at level 21, and this is exactly what he wants. Trying to force the decider after losing the first two games. Andy looking to still seal the deal in the set, put that final nail in the coffin, and move on to the semifinals.
It's going to be pretty challenging here for Andy as iBall is not stopping. iBall already at 8:28, Andy at 7:41, so the lead approaching 100,000 points if iBall keeps that efficiency.
Andy now with a Lombard dependency on column 2 needs that Lombard dependency solved, and iBall's just going to score Tetris, taking a 91,000 point lead. Andy is clean. He is behind in the line count, but this is still a definitive lead, about 2 Tetrises or so, a little less than 2 Tetrises in the later levels, but Andy will be clean now for a traditional right side Tetris. iBall just going ham right now, locked and loaded, ready to force this decider. Can we see it, or will Andy clutch this up?
I'm looking forward to that. 15 max. Well, almost there. We'll be at 26 max, not 15, 25 max. But there we go. The max coming for iBall 1,020,000. Andy at 931.
Yeah, boom touches there for Andy, 963. iBall already with a 1.05, looking for a 1.1 at level 27. Is Lombard dependent on the left side, waiting for Lombard, gets Lombard for a triple. Now level 27, needs something to the left side to bring this down. Parity a little bit messy, but is going to get it to a T-spin, gets that T-spin. 1.09, 1.03 for Andy. So Andy now is going to be behind by the looks of it into the 29 speeds. And about 12 lines, iBall looking to get Tetris ready, forced into some more burns. Now with messy stack here as we are nearing the transition.
Ooh, all the way over is a very risky play here from iBall, but he resolves, gets a triple, and he's back to Tetris readiness. transition coming in his next Tetris. He's waiting for the lumbar. Tetris for Andy. Andy at 109. So the gap has pretty much reduced to a couple thousand points. And transition for iBall at 1,160. So it's gonna be a very close one.
Andy with a
And
1.12.
he's trying to catch up to iBall. iBall going for a very dirty board, but it's not resolving. Oh, he's going for a dirty Tetris. He's undoing that and getting back to the bottom. Andy at 1,134 and iBall at 188. So still a very close game on at this 29 speeds.
Yeah, Andy is bringing this down, but he is not able to capitalize. Neither is iBall, but iBall still has the lead, but does have a messy stack. He needs to survive this.
Oh no, the J didn't go over, and that other one is down, and he's down at 1,207, and he takes the match with a Tetris. Oh my goodness, that was so close, but iBall couldn't catch up, couldn't keep up with it, and the space that is.
Yeah, GG's to Andy. He will move on to the semifinals to face off against Dog once again. But you know, back in season 20, Dog and Andy gave us what I would consider the best match we've ever had in CTL history. So who knows, maybe they'll do that again for this season as well. Definitely love to see it. Tune in on Sunday, because that's when we'll be having the semifinals. But still, regardless, GG's to iBall, put up a hell of a fight, and still had a really good run this season, making it to the quarterfinals.
And this still can roll over, I think. Good play from iBall, but Andy is just perseverant enough to. Oh, okay, that's it. 1.398 from Andy. GG's.
I don't know what's exactly gonna happen now. Am I gonna end the stream, or and somebody else gonna take over for the other playoffs, or do I just end the stream?
Schedule? I didn't understand what's gonna happen.
It's just some lower division playoffs for like Division 2. I think that's happening soon. Division 3 or something.
Oh yeah, but that happened. What? There was one for at 20 ETC, but I didn't see anything for tonight.
Nothing for tonight. Cool.
Yeah, so next up will be the next super show coming up in at 2 a.m. ETC, which will be 2 hours and a quarter from now. So I guess we got to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
let me CTL.
Let me quickly
update
the bracket, and then we can take a quick look at it, and we will look for somebody to raid. Once again, this will be the final call for anybody who would like to help contribute to the prize pool. You can do so with Matcherino. Here's a Matcherino.
Yeah, let's get the. Go ahead.
There we go. I got it.
So Tetris wise, I don't see many people playing. I know that Matt Martin is doing some fundraising for his trip.
Yeah, we can
go there.
We can raid Matt Martin if you want to do the raid.
Sure.
Oh, wait. Kingsman just said match is finished, head over to cancel. Cool. Take care, everyone. Head on over to Ansel and say hi for us. Alright, peace.